It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to the Monday edition of the Mike Prince Show right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, coming to you each and every day with coverage of the world of HBCU sports and beyond. Reminding you that you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. Our website, obnradio.com. And our 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736. And without further delay, we will jump right into today's episode. Today's episode is being made possible by Diva Skin Conditioner. Diva Skin Conditioner is a formula that was created for those who suffer from diabetic challenges. It is not a lotion, but it is a formula with a money-back guarantee to help bring relief to your feet, toes, heels, elbows, and any other skin conditions related to the attack on diabetes. You can give them a call today at 903-373-2193, or you can visit their website at divafeet.com. That's DIVAH feet.com. We also like to recognize our partner, Attorney Lee Van Richardson, located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can give them a call today at 979-826-8008. Set up your appointment today for any legal assistance you may need. Attorney Lee Van Richardson in Hempstead, Texas. Well, I hope your Father's Day was as great as mine was, still relishing in the bask and the glory of my children recognizing me on yesterday, really the entire weekend. And it was just simply an awesome feeling. Many of you know that I am from St. Louis, Missouri, and just this past week, the St. Louis Blues were victorious over the Boston Bruins in the Stanley Cup playoffs of hockey. And my kids got me an authentic home and road jersey for the St. Louis Blues with my own name and my own number on the back. And I'm good. I am truly, truly good. And I'm still basking. Maybe I have to take some pictures and post it on my Twitter account so you guys get a chance to see it. But nonetheless, a lot of action going on throughout the world of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. As you know, last week they had the SWAC meetings with athletic directors and such. And the big caveat that came from that, of course, was the 8-game format. Went from 9 to 7, 7 to 9, and now they're at 8. And I am really, really all for this for a couple of reasons. But before I get into that, we'll explain what the big resistance was at the time. Right now, the resistance is that the rotation or 8-game rotation would have a team from the opposite division. For example, if you're a Western division, you're going to always play your Western opponents. But on the Eastern side, someone's going to be off your schedule for 2 years. And so the big challenge was, man, how are we going to offset that? You have some great rivals that are on the East and West side that people must and want to see. And I buy it and get that 1,000%. You have to be creative in your thinking. And one of the things that jumped out to me right away, you could schedule that stiff rival from the opposite division, and you guys can agree for those 2 years that you're off each other's schedule that you play each other at homecoming. And it makes all the sense in the world, if you ask me. In most cases, we've been playing homecoming opponents who were traditionally non-conference. So although it didn't count on your conference record, it counted on your overall record. And let's be honest, most of our institutions would rather schedule a somewhat less of an aggressive opponent, which I think has an effect on your attendance for the game. Now, you have no problem with people showing up for the homecoming events. People lose interest when the opponent is not really of value, shall we say. So I believe this would be a great time to help your bottom line in the attendance of the game and not just necessarily the homecoming festivities. And as I began to look up and down the East Division for the Southwestern Athletic Conference as it pertains to Prairie View, to be quite honest with you, I can only think of two schools that I wouldn't mind committing for 2 years homecoming opponents in the events that they're off the schedule. And that, for me, would be Alcorn and Jackson State. Alabama State doesn't really have the attraction to make people want to come out in droves, not even Alabama A&M, although Alabama A&M is a team and a program, I should say, that is truly on the rise and the rise fast. What Coach Maynard has done there is phenomenal. They just got to wade through some challenges right now. The same would hold true for Mississippi Valley. So you have those three programs that when they're off the 2 years, in fact, it has been 2 or 3 years since Prairie View has even played Mississippi Valley with the 7-game rotations. So there are creative ways to get this done. But what it does is bring legitimacy back to the conference where you're playing Division I opponents, where it helps you fortify your chances if the opportunity presented itself for FCS divisional playoff invitations. Part of the challenge has been the overall strength of schedule has not been there, and the quality of opponent had not been there. This covers that. So I'm all for that. I say pack it up and let's get it in motion. But of course, that would kick off in the 2020 season. So we still have some time to adjust and fine-tune a couple of things. Speaking of fine-tuning, it has been established that the 2019 edition of the SWAC Media Day has been established for July 16th. It has also been established at the Western Hotel. So all that is finally taken care of. Want to let you know you can listen to our live coverage from Birmingham, Alabama. Yours truly and Carlos Brown will be tag teaming and giving you live coverage starting at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned here as we make sure we give you all the latest and the greatest that are going on leading up to that event. We know that football is in the air right now and people are waking up out of hibernation and ready to talk some hardcore football. You can join us right here each and every day at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time with a new episode. Check out Carlos Brown live on the Open Mic Broadcast Network, 10 a.m. to 12 noon Central Standard Time, based out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. A lot in store for you on this fall. The list just continues to grow, and we're mighty glad about that. And speaking of growth, it is that time of year again for the National Alumni Association Convention, which will be July 25th through the 27th in Spring, Texas. The Athletic Summit is scheduled for the 27th at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. A State of the Address meeting from Athletic Director Fred Washington. And it's not too late for you to register for the Prairie View A&M University Alumni Golf Tournament. June 26th is the date. You can be a whole sponsor, a corporate sponsor. You still have time to register individually or collectively as a team. You can give them a call today at 936-857-5817. We'll continue things rolling throughout the rest of the week. Lord say the same, and the creek don't rise. I want to thank you guys again so much for joining us on today. There's a little birdie telling me that some moving and shaking is going on with our neighbors down the road in the Houston area. We'll shake the bushes and see what we can come up with in time for the next show. My time has run out for today, and I must exit stage left. I am the radio guy, Mike Prince, reminding you to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at The Mike Prince Show, the YouTube channel, Open Mic Broadcast Network, and our 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-67 36. And until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.